loosening slowly but surely again. Now once you feel it's good and loose, you could actually lift up. But it kind of takes practice. And then the next time that I come, I would like it if you, whoever's going to be responsible for these bees works, I'll stand and watch and observe. That would be me.
You're looking at him.
Wow. So yeah, based on activity, you can see this is a little less. But see, these are the beetles that I was telling you I like to crush. And the bees have a cooperative effort with you. You'll see that they like they chase them to the top so that you can squish them. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's, yeah, yeah. Like Candy Crush, Beetle Crush. So we learned, like the bees have some sort of tolerance for time. So if we learned with the other hive that maybe we need to work a little faster, but we're trying to learn simultaneously. But we learned the basics in the last hive, so we're going to skip that on this one. We're going to go right to the number 3, which we learned in the last one.
So are these a little more active?
Well, based on what I saw from the outside, I'd say actually that hive is more active. But not by far, or not by so much that you would need to be any kind of concerned or anything. I'm just saying I could tell that this hive is probably more about honey. This hive is definitely more about honey. Oh yeah. So we got to examine like how her activity is. So she just laid on all of this here. All right. See, there's eggs. I don't know if you can see yet with your bee vision, but in here you'll be able to see little grains of rice in the center of the frame, and those are eggs. That's, as a beekeeper, your most important duty is to make sure you see at least a few eggs.
Right. That means that she's doing good and she's laying.
That means you have a queen. And that's your goal every time you open a hive, is just to make sure that the queen's working. Now look at that side is all honey. So examine your frame for the queen, make sure she's not on it, and then that's going to be your outside frame. So you're always working towards the objective of rotating your frames out or up as we're doing the honey thing. Now these bees are making a bit of a mess.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to show you that.
Look at that.
Don't use too much smoke. That'll piss them off.
Okay.
Just set it down and they'll observe the smoke. Yeah, the overdoing smoke creates fanning, and then they don't smell their own pheromone anymore, and they get scared. So yeah, even though they're kind of making a mess down there, they're producing drone, which is a really good sign. And then this outside frame appears to be honey. So that's the one, like we're the program that we want. Here, let me hand this off to you. There you go.
And so you're only taking one of those trays up?
Yep. When you become an advanced beekeeper, you'll take 2. But for now, as a basic beekeeper, you're only taking 1. Now here's the crucial part. All that bird comb that's at the bottom, you're gonna take it off, because when you raise that bird comb, you don't want to bring up any eggs, especially in the idea of them making a new queen. because if they don't smell their queen's pheromone, right? If the bees on the top see brood and they don't smell their queen, they might make another queen. But then another thing you want to notice, always notice everything you possibly can. You see how that pollen is shiny?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want that. But because we're working this hive, it's good, it's fine. The reason why that pollen is shiny is because the bees aren't paying enough attention to it. So it was the outside frame, and now remember this frame is full of honey, nectar, but this side is eggs. So we're going to flip it around. The outside is going to be the honey. Do you know why?
No.
Okay, because that queen, this is the next frame we're going to rotate next time.
Okay.
So we want this to hatch out, and then the bees to fill it up. So
Okay, so the brood that's in there, you want it to hatch out, and then they'll fill those holes up with honey.
the outside frame, right. So then this is the one we're rotating up. So then this one will become the second frame. But look at that drone. Is it going to get in your way? Look at that drone comb at the bottom, or burr comb. Is it going to get in your way? Not too bad. Make sure there's no queen on it. And then slide it back in there. Remember that once again we've got to manifest some space. You don't want to squish too many bees, but you definitely need to push them together because they've made too much honey on those. And we're going to add that. Can you grab that one? Well, just bring that whole box over here, please. Thank you. So we don't have any idea of swarming or anything with this hive because they're not quite to that point as the other hive, but they're ready for expansion. So there's your empty frame. So they're going to go right to laying in here. Slide it in there without any major issues. And bounce this back out a little bit so you unsquish the bees. Alright, this is your excluder. So there's the lines again. Pay attention to your lines. The bees like lines. Make sure it's as straight as possible.